Hey everyone, this is my AI adoption and impact explorer. The idea was to take a country, industry, year data set about AI, things like adoption rate, job loss, revenue increase, trust, and regulation, and make it explorable so you don't have to read the raw CSV. Um, you can actually see here there's a lot of data that I have pulled, and it is pretty broad, going through the industries, adoption rates, generated content volume, job loss due to AI, revenue increase due to AI, and so on. There's several different values in here. So when I created this tool set, what happens is when you execute it, it loads, it drops you into the scatter view. And here you could see up here, you could actually click through and pick a year, and I could choose what goes on the X and Y axis points. And you could actually switch them around if you choose. And for example, I could essentially go in here, pick the adoption rate on one, and then job loss on the y-axis. And then this actually lets you see which industries are both adopting AI and feeling more disruption within the industry. So I also added little boxes to format the axes as percentages when the data is raw. So you can actually see that here. One thing that I added this week is industry multi-select with highlighting. So if I go ahead in here and I select different industries, you can see they all highlight, and I can actually remove the highlight if I choose. So this way, what happens is these selections get a little bit brighter, they get a little halo around them, and everything else fades into the background. That way I don't lose context, but I can focus on the sectors that I care about. And if nothing's selected, it just goes back to normal. So for me, I also put in I'll show you this. I'm just going to select, and what happens is the chart gets a little bit busy, and what I can do is I can choose right here, top K, which shows only the biggest or most impactful points based on the current XY axis points. So I can make a quick story slide. So if here I wanted to look at size, market volume, again, it's picking the largest and smallest, and then here I look at total impact on those axis points. There's also a trends view. So if I go to the trends, same thing here. I fix a country or an industry within this. So I could pick Australia, I could pick China, I could pick Japan, and so on. And I get the lines over time for the details. So. And then the tooltip here shows the adoption value and the change from the previous years, and the legend is clickable, so I could isolate one line. So same thing from a highlighting standpoint is I could highlight selections. Here, let me just go back to this, and I'll go to Australia. And you can actually see here that these also highlight, so which is pretty neat. So I just have to pick all of the items here, and then I could just get these to start highlighting in. Finally, I'm going to save this, add it to the Discord, so we can I could actually share it with the team. So that's pretty much the app. It started with a basic scatter plot, and now it supports highlighting, top K, a time view, and shareable state. So